What's going on, everybody? Well met, travelers, and welcome in to our very first episode of our Oblivion Heartland Mod List playthrough. I'm so excited to get to jump back into this game from 2006 and go back in time and experience it in a new way with you. And I just couldn't be more excited. Oblivion was such an impactful game for me. It really opened up the doors for my love for an open world, sandboxy kind of fantasy Dungeons and Dragons adventure that I hadn't really experienced before, not at least on this level. And I loved it so much that after all these years in 2022, I wanted to go back and revisit this amazing game and wanted to do it a little differently. I wanted to see, by modding this game, does it still hold its appeal in 2022? And I will let you be the judge of that. We're going to take this adventure together and experience this. Now, the mod list that I'm using is called Heartland. It is a mod list that is on the website Wabbajack. Those of you who have played Skyrim that have, used Wabbajack's mod list before know exactly what I'm talking about. I will leave the links in the description down below, and you can go ahead and check out Wabbajack for yourself. There's tons of tutorials online. This is a super simple way to try to bring your games into the modern era. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into Oblivion Heartland. All right, guys, here we go. We are here and we are ready to start our journey in Oblivion. As you can see, just from the menu alone, the menu just looks very different than vanilla. So we are going to go ahead and get started on a new game. All right, and the loading screen looks different. Looks pretty good.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Uriel Septim.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Oh, man.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life.
Yeah. All right, what an intro, man. That music brings back so many memories, so many good memories. The cinematics, they look the same, but I wasn't expecting the mods to change that. But man, 2006, this was incredible. Like, the first time that you actually got to see this was absolutely mind-blowing. Holy crap. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, guys, so we are here at the alternate start character creation menu. Obviously, you can see that we're not in the prison cell like in vanilla Oblivion. So we're going to go ahead and create our character together. We're going to let's see, we're going to go through the races and we're going to go ahead and pick which one we want. We're going to go with a wood elf. I just like playing as wood elves. I switch it up, but I think we're going to go with a wood elf. I think we're going to try some type of like badass Legolas type archer build. So let's go ahead and go with that. Face, let's do hair first, and then we could build the face around the hairstyle. So I know that there's a couple of hairstyles that were added for the mod list, and then, but not very many. Like that, I believe, is a modded hairstyle. And let me see this one. So is that one. Not really my favorite. The military one I've used before. Let's go with, let's do, I guess this one. Let's do natural. Yeah, we'll go with natural. We got rose blonde, light brown, cool brown. It's kind of like a dirty blonde. We'll go with that one. The eyes. Okay, we could change our eyes. Let's see. We got some creepy looking ones. And then we got like the normal one. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with these ones. We'll go with the blue eyes. We're going to be young. We're going to be young. Let's see. There we go. We'll put our complexion. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Looks all right, I guess. Now we're gonna go with the face shape. We're gonna go and just kind of mess around with this. We're just gonna do some random shit, guys, and kind of just change them up a little bit. Okay, so the brow ridge, we're going low, and we'll do okay, that looks fine. Cheeks, cheekbones, we'll go with pronounced. Okay, chin. Eyes. Okay, so we're gonna go and bring his eyes down just a little bit. We're gonna make his eyes a little smaller. We're gonna have them come in a little bit. Okay, his forehead. He's got a massive forehead. We need to fix that. Let's go ahead and make it a little shorter. And we're going to have it tilt forward a little bit. We don't want his like head sunk in. Okay. Jaw. We're going to go thin. Okay. Mouth. We're going to make him happy because we're happy, guys. You know, until we come across our first Oblivion gate and we're literally in the middle of hell and, you know, everything's trying to fucking kill us. So, okay. Nose. Okay, so he's got a pretty small nose. Let's take a look from the side. That's not bad the way that it is. We'll go with that. Now, I have to say, just, you know, just from this modded character creation, it's not like super vast, right? It's nothing like what you could expect on something like Skyrim, but it definitely makes the game better as far as character creation goes. The character model already looks better than vanilla, in my opinion. We'll obviously get a chance to see what NPCs look like in the game, but you know, we're gonna make him we're gonna make him pale because he's an elf. He's supposed to have fair skin, right? let's go with that. I don't know. His color seems fine. And that's pretty much it, right? I mean, oh, you can adjust the length. Did that even do anything? I don't think it does anything on modded hairstyles. No, it doesn't. The length, actually, from what I can see, I mean, the hair's not even moving. So I guess length doesn't really matter when it comes to modded stuff. All right, so now we got to name him, and we're going to name him Lethorin. All right, Lethorin the Wood Elf. I love it. All right, so character creation's cool. It's definitely, in my opinion, a slight improvement over vanilla. Yeah. All right, guys. So now we are taking a look at the alternate start mod. So let's see our choices. Okay, so if we select this one, we're going to be homeless in a barren cave. That doesn't sound like a very fun start. Comfortable life in Bruma. Life as a prisoner, so I believe this is probably like the vanilla start. Modest life in Breville. Modest life in Leowin. Poor life in the Imperial City. Comfortable life in Shadenhall. Extravagant life in Skingrad, so we could be rich. Okay. Extravagant life in Coral, or a brand new life. So these are your choices. I'm pretty sure there's nothing going on over here. So yeah, this is kind of it. So we're going to start a brand new life and see what that has in store. You know, we're, you know, just starting our journey, and I feel like we should start with nothing, right? Like, you know, even playing field. Okay, so this is definitely giving me Morrowind vibes. Starting off on this ship. This is another mod, guys. You can see what's inside of a container before you open it, so you can even see if it's worth opening. It just makes looting faster and more, you know, convenient, I guess. And then you can see that the UI of the menu screen is more similar to like Sky UI. It's just a quality of life improvement. It does look much better than vanilla. The vanilla menu system was confusing to an extent, and it was okay, but I think it's definitely an improvement. All right, so we are supposed to read this book all about me. Now I can go back and re-edit my race, but now we have to choose our birth sign and our class. So we'll go ahead and go with birth sign first. And you know, you have all these choices, and they all give you different perks. So I think I'm gonna go with the thief. The thief gives a bonus to your agility, your speed, and your luck attributes by 10 points each. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that one, and we're gonna select that birth sign. And then now we have to select our class. So it gives you all of these different pre-made classes to choose from with a, you know, they all have different specializations, favorite attributes, and major skills. I'll explain what each of those are here in a second, because what we're going to do, and this is a really nice touch that I love about Oblivion, and you can also do the same thing in Morrowind, you can create a custom class. So we're going to do that, and the first thing you have to choose is your specialization. Okay, so you have a choice between combat, magic, and stealth. So what this does is it will give you a +5 bonus to each of the skills that are related to that specialization. Not only will it do that, but all of those skills that are in that specialization will level up faster than all of your other skills. So we're going with like a badass Legolas type character with a bow, very athletic, fast, can jump, can run, can, you know, just do it all. We're going to go with the stealth specialization because we will get bonuses in acrobatics, light armor, marksman, mercantile, security, sneak, and speechcraft. Okay, so we're going to go with that. And then next we have to pick our 2 favorite attributes. You gain a 5 point bonus to each one. We're going to go with agility and speed. Agility, what that does is it gives you the bonus with bows. So your marksmanship, your security sneak, and your speed attribute will help you and give you bonuses with your athletics, light armor, and acrobatics. So your speed, your jumping, your swimming, your use of light armor. So those are going to be our 2 favorite attributes. And now we have to choose 7 major skills, right? So in Oblivion, it's different than Skyrim. In Oblivion, whatever your major skills are the skills that are going to help you level up. So when these 7 major skills increase, and the way they increase is by actually just either using that weapon or armor or, using that type of magic, just by doing the skills, they will level up. And by leveling your major skills, that's how you level up your overall level, by when you like sleep in a bed, right? If you level up your minor skills, those do not actually level you up when you sleep in a bed. So, and also there's all types of bonuses you can get and more points you can get, but we'll get into that later. But we have to choose our 7 major skills. So obviously we're going to pick acrobatics. We're going to pick athletics. So, jumping, running, your fatigue, like your stamina. We're going to choose blade because we're going to obviously have to use more than just a bow. So swords and daggers, long swords, short swords, things like that. We're going to also put a check mark on light armor, marksman, sneak. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 1 more. We're going to go with armor. And the reason I want to go with armor, people might not agree with this. They might want to use the last one for something else. But in Oblivion, your weapons and armor do deteriorate, or basically their durability does go down, unlike Skyrim. So you will need to repair your armor and your weapons over time as you use them. So that's very important, that you need to have like repair hammers on you in your inventory, because once an item's broken, you can't use it till you fix it, right? So we're going to go ahead and go with that. And then you have the option to name your class. We're just going to do the generic adventurer name for the class. And there we are. Stealth, agility, speed, acrobatics, armor, athletics, blade, light armor, marksman, and sneak. We are the adventurer class. So that's what we're going to pick. I think that's pretty solid, man. This guy's going to be fast. He's going to be able to run and jump, kill people with bows, and it's going to be great. So now that we're done, you have to click close journal. It gives you the book. And now if you do own DLC, so like if you have the Game of the Year edition, all of the DLC is going to start loading in, and you're going to get the prompts for it once your character creation is finished. So you go ahead and just go through the prompts and let those finish, like Dunburrow Cove, repairing the Orrery, Deep Scorn Hollow. A lot of these are player homes, quests, things of that nature. The infamous horse armor, which we, anybody who's played Oblivion remembers that. Bethesda's been like a really good sport about that as well, because they know they fucked up. $5 on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 if you wanted to buy horse armor, and it doesn't do anything. It's purely cosmetic for your horse. So, okay, so all of the DLC prompts are finished. And as you can see, like, the graphics are already an improvement. I wish I had like a side-by-side comparison of vanilla to this, but I can already tell the textures look far superior to vanilla. So now you have 3 chests over here, and you can go ahead and get some gear to kind of start you off on your journey. We're going to take a bow, a dagger, an iron sword, or an iron long sword. We're going to take these arrows as well. And if you look where it says value, weight, damage, and condition, before in vanilla, it had these weird, funky, like little signs, like little symbols to represent that instead of just words or letters or, you know, and it was very confusing. Like, what the fuck is this little design right here? Like, what is this? Is this my damage? Is this how much it weighs? Is this the value of it? Like, but now this mod fixes that, and it makes it just very cut and dry and clear, which is nice. Okay, so over here we have our armor chest, and oh no, it's not an armor chest, just got some clothes. Okay, well, 150 gold, we're definitely going to take 150 gold. Here's the armor chest. So we went with light armor, so we're going to take our leather set, take the leather, leave the iron, and we'll go ahead and put this on him. The clan folk of the western Valenwood Forest, also known as the Bosmer, wood elves are nimble and quick, making them good scouts and thieves, and they are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. Their ability to command simple creatures is well known. So, guys, it's one of those things where your race does play into the kind of class and player that you want to be in the game. All the different races get, you know, special abilities or class or race specializations. So like, I know that a wood elf is, you know, fast and nimble and good archers, and they make excellent marksmen and thieves and assassins and just all around badasses. That's why I picked the wood elf. But you can see what our base stats are. Our agility and speed is already at 65 and our luck is at 60. Right, we got those bonuses from our birth sign and class and everything. Armorer, okay, so marksman's up to 40, sneak is at 40, acrobatics and light armor's at 35, blade, athletics, and armor are at 25, and you can see how much lower, how significantly lower the rest of the skills are. 5, 10, these are all like minor skills, right? And we're not going to really worry too much about those, but these major skills are the ones that we're going to want to focus on to level up our character. We're not in any factions, and then right here is your stat sheet, you know, how many master skills you got, novice skills, your bounty and your infamy and your fame, how many times you've been to jail, creatures killed. It's really, really cool that they keep track of that. They're Skyrim, as much as I love Skyrim, I feel like they took a lot of features out and kind of dumbed it down a little bit, and I took some of the RPG elements out of it that Morrowind and Oblivion had. So we're going to go over to items. We're going to equip the longbow and the arrows. We're going to drop the clothes, and we're going to put on our leather armor set. Okay. And then you have magic over here. This is your magic tab, but you know, we're not going to be using, much magic as of right now. And then you have your journal. And now your journal is where your quests and your map and everything are. But look at this map. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this modded map. It looks so good, right? You got Hammerfell and Skyrim up here to the north, Morrowind, Blackmarsh, elsewhere, Valenwood. It looks so much better than the vanilla map, and I absolutely love it. I love all the little descriptions they have here that you can read. You know, it's a nice touch. So that's really cool. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and go upstairs. I love the loading screens. You know, but if you're playing with like, you know, an SSD or an M.2 drive, loading screens, they're kind of fast, so you don't really get a chance to really read what the hell's on there. All right, we're gonna take that Daedra Heart. Who are all these people? Just
It's you. Hi.
okay, can't really talk to them. What is this? A crystal ball? We talk to any of these people?
How are you?
I'm good. So we have some food, carrots and leeks. What is this? Mutton. Okay. Oh, we got an alcohol chest. Food. Okay. Restores fatigue, health, endurance, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the food. Why not? It's free. Let's start off our journey. Oh. All right. we got farm animals on the ship. That's cool. Sorry guys, I took your food. All right, so we go up to the top deck. Okay, this is looks like the captain's quarters. Let's go ahead and read this captain's log. I'm starting a new log since my old one went overboard yesterday. We hit a pretty good string of luck lately. We're taking someone to Cyrodiil so they can start a new life or something. I didn't push the matter. We even get a pretty good boat out of the deal. It will be ours once we ferry them over to their destination. It's pretty far away from home, but would be stupid not to do it. Everyone on board is getting along, and so far nobody has started any trouble. That's exactly how I like it. I'd hate to stain my new deck with the blood of some troublemaker. So apparently this must be my boat, and I am giving it to this guy, this crew, as payment for them bringing me to Cyrodiil. So I think we're ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes.
Farewell.
All right, so the ship deed removed. So I did have the ship deed on Morrowind. Okay. Oh wow, this is a 10-page book. Okay, we'll take it. Maybe we'll read it later. Why not? Is there anything? What is this? Oh, that's a lot of books. Okay. So is there anything in here? Nope. Cheap wine. I'm good. Nope. All right. So let's go ahead and start our journey. Here we go, guys. Oh, it's nighttime. All right. Well, okay. So let's check out where we are on the map. Okay. So we're right here. So we're in Anvil. We're at the Anvil docks. Okay, so maybe we came up from Valenwood, right? That would make sense because I am a Bosmer. So this is kind of how the alternate start mod works. Obviously, you guys can pick different starts and test them out for yourself, but the alternate start mod was a mod that I picked up on top of the mod list. So the mod list Heartland does not come with the alternate start mod. I went to Nexus Mods and downloaded that separately. Heartland only comes with the vanilla start. So if you want an alternate start, there just go to Nexus, type in alternate start under the Oblivion section, and you'll find different ones. And this, you know, basically the one that I chose. I want to say it was like the most recent one on there. So that's the one I went with, and obviously it worked beautifully. So it is dark out, so we can't see shit. That's fine. Let's go ahead and wait. God, it looks so much like Skyrim. Like the UI is just like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, Skyrim's UI is pretty decent or pretty good. So let's go ahead and wait 12 hours till about just right before 10 in the morning, so we can kind of take a look around and see stuff during the day. Oh, there is a load screen for that. Okay. All right, so it's raining. That's the ship we were on. Let's take a look over here. I have to say, guys, like, it looks really, really good. I mean, you have to remember, this game came out in 2006, and it was mind-blowing for the time back then. But if you want to go back and you want to play Oblivion and relive the experience, but you want to modernize it and bring it into the 2022, mod it. Check it out. It's not hard. Like I said, I will link all of the Wabbajack stuff in the description, so you can go to Wabbajack's website. There's plenty of tutorials online for it to show you how to do it. It's very, very simple. To my knowledge, it works with either the Steam version of the games or like the GOG version of the games. So it's pretty universal. It's very user friendly if you don't want to put together mod lists yourself.
Hi. Hello.
Oh wow, the character models do look better Holy crap, they look better than vanilla. Let me see you. Yeah, I would say they are a huge improvement. This is great. Look, our guy's already fast.
Well met.
Remember, in Oblivion, there was no sprint button. It was, you know, as your speed attribute, you know, increased over time, you just got faster. So this is my speed just all the time. And like I said, it will get better as you level. Okay, so it does. It looks really, really good. Let's go inside the city and take a peek in there really quick. I am curious. All right. God, so many good memories. I'm so nostalgic, man. I am so excited. Oh, look, the guard looks different. That's cool. This is great. What's in here? The Mages Guild. Okay. The Fighters Guild. That's definitely a guild that we're going to have to do. I know that, let me see how this looks. Okay.
Good morning.
I just kind of want you guys to see the improvements that the mods do for the textures, the shaders, all that good stuff. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Super happy. Oh, well, before we forget, let's go ahead and save. Okay. And we are good to go. Alrighty. Well, guys, listen, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 1 of our Oblivion Heartland Let's Play, and I hope you enjoyed it. This was just a taste of what's to come. I wanted to show you guys character creation, kind of give you just a feel of what's to be expected with these mods, and I hope you stick around for more. If you like Elder Scrolls and you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and maybe hitting the notification bell, because this will be an episodic series. I am also streaming on YouTube live every Tuesday and Thursday, and right now we are playing modded Skyrim, and we are using another Wabbajack Mod List called Living Skyrim 3 with around 2,200 mods and plugins, and that has been phenomenal. And we're also using our Elder Scrolls content to create shorts on YouTube as well. So a lot of Elder Scrolls. So if you're a fan of Elder Scrolls or fantasy and RPGs, this is the place for you. And I just want to say I appreciate you being here. I can't wait to release this episode and release episode 2 and so on and so forth, and we can experience this together and take this journey together. So yeah, again, Wabbajack and all that stuff, the description, the websites will be all in the descriptions. Feel free to check that out. And again, thank you so much. I will see you on episode 2 when we shut the jaws of Oblivion.